Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh, well, we're on, so it doesn't matter. It is on.
Yeah, let's start.
You want me to turn it off?
Put the logo thing on. Yeah, put the theme on. Let's get it going.
Oh, put the theme on. All right, hang on.
Let's get this show going, man. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on now. We're going to have action soon. Right here. It ain't going nowhere. Well, yeah, you got some technique, but you ain't show me that this summer. Hey, wild cat. Ball at the 5, 3rd down and 2. That was bad. Let's go have some fun, bro. We ain't got to talk about too much. He wants to play the ball. It's holding. Cliff. It's Cliff. How is that not called? That ain't gonna call a damn thing.
What is the delay for? He's standing right there.
He's taking a card out. He's a piece of paper.
It's that close? Dear Lord.
Hello and welcome. How you doing, G?
Good, AJ. Good. Well, I felt better yesterday. The weather was great. All of
Oh,
a sudden, it turned to the absolute. Oof,
not too bad.
I was going to swear.
But we did have, well, I don't even know what it got up to, but it's certainly above 35 yesterday.
Oh, well, it was warm.
It was
That's all I
warm.
know. It was warm, mate. I was working outside and I was avoiding the sun yesterday.
But all of a sudden, we've gone from, it's like God flicked the summer switch.
Who?
Well, the gentleman upstairs
Mate.
or lady upstairs flicked the summer switch on in Melbourne because, man,
For those believers.
yes, or whoever. Anyway, G, yep, good to have you
Mate,
here.
and then we get the hot, and then today it goes back to rubbish. And look, at this afternoon wasn't
muggy,
too bad.
bit muggy, and
It
a little
wasn't
bit
too
of
bad.
rain, and wasn't too bad this afternoon.
Not too bad. But we have drinks of the pod. And
Yeah,
the drinks
show
of the
me.
pod are based on today.
Oh, are they?
Dark and stormy colours.
Espresso martini.
Yeah, that's for me. I need a bit of a wake
I
up.
can put it up to the camera.
Okay.
Pass it to me.
Mate, anybody that listened to us last week probably noticed that we started to drop
And just
off.
oh man,
didn't
I
we?
find it hard to. Yes, there we go. And what did that cost you, G? Just out of
Oh,
interest.
mate. Let me just, I'll just tell you, this is the one for you. We've got a White Rabbit dark ale.
Oh, a dark ale.
Yes, we haven't had a dark ale.
I must
Have I actually
confess
brought
that
dark ale in?
not the biggest fan of the dark ale, G. But look,
Mate.
in service of drink of the pod, I'll drink it.
And beggars can't be choosers.
Beggars
because,
can't be choosers.
mate,
That's
not
true.
Putting your hand in your
You pop
pocket,
that for
are
me.
All right.
Thank you.
So we'll just pop this.
Yep.
The table's
You knocked my headphones out. So anyway,
the table's starting to look a little bit like warm.
is it? Oh, really?
Yeah, we
Can you
should-
fix my headphones up?
We should really get a.
I can't hear anything. But
Sorry,
cheers,
Steve.
Pete.
You actually have to give me the end of it.
No,
Where is
that plug. Yeah, that's it. Oh no, I might have to do it. You talk to Pete for a minute. Pete, good to have you on, buddy.
Is it working?
No.
Mate, what? You've been for like 12 months.
Okay.
You've been going, I'm going to get new headphones. Hey, can I just say about headphones? I just put these things on. What is it about them that it says left or right? Okay. Like you put them now, I can understand that because some headphones are ergonomically designed
Yes.
and they sort of go with the shape of your head. Mate,
Yeah.
look at these ones. Mate, could you tell me the difference between
Well,
they're not though.
is the what it's probably a technical name for this bit? Is this bit on an angle?
No, mate, they're exactly the same. Look,
Really?
they swivel. It's like
Yeah, but the left and the right, because you have
they
left
feel-
and right
they feel
channels.
uncomfortable this way, and they feel uncomfortable this way. They're not very comfortable. They are cheap ass. Mate, I must own that many pairs of headphones. And mate, let me tell you, headphones are like you don't buy people ties, you don't buy people headphones, you don't buy people what other things you don't buy people? You know, those sort of personal items that mate, headphone is one of those things with me because mate, they got to fit your ears. They got to have a certain sound. Everybody hears different
they
things
do.
through headphones.
True.
Don't they? Like different frequencies or look, my wife went and bought me a pair last Christmas.
Yep.
And look, it was it Christmas or my birthday? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I was going to say every day being married to me is Christmas, but let me tell you, it's not. and I was a bit disappointed, like, I don't know this. And, like the look comes on your face and they just know, which is, it's not good. It's pretty poor form by me, really. And I apologize. But, mate, they ended up being absolutely fantastic because you get this app on your phone, the Sony, top-of-the-range Sony ones.
Yeah.
And you get this app, and this app allows you to change everything about the headphones.
Really?
The sound quality.
Oh,
Like,
that's pretty good.
oh, mate, they are absolutely what they allow you to do. Like, how you get like the concert hall or all that type of gear, like different stadiums. You can make your own. It's got your own equalizer. Mate, they are really good. You just don't get what comes through. You can change it to whatever you want.
Yeah.
Some music does sound better with different.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Reverberations. I got no idea. I'm not I just like listening to music.
Yep.
So, and loud.
There is no doubt. Now,
okay. So I was going to tell you about these drinks because you brought up the
cheers.
You brought up the But I rocked up and I picked up these two drinks. I got espresso martini. I'll give that a crack. I like an espresso martini, and I need to pick me up. And
I really
looked
like
at
that.
it,
That's
and he
nice.
goes, "Oh, that'll be $14." I've gone, shit, mate.
2 drinks.
I said, you kidding me? Eh? I said, mate, did I just walk into a nightclub? And I said, mate, and I knew it wasn't yours, the beer. I knew it wasn't going to be the beer that was expensive. I said, mate, how much is this thing? He goes, that's $10.
Oh, what?
I said, mate, I said to him, mate, I know that you have no say over the pricing, but I said, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
And he just looked at, he didn't know what to say. I said, yeah, don't worry, mate. He goes, tap and go. I said, yeah, just tap and go.
Tap and go.
Just tap. That's the worst thing about tap and go is you just.
Oh, easy to spend.
Because you don't see any money come out of your pocket, out of your wallet.
Yep.
And get exchanged and watch someone. Is it so much taking the money out of your pocket and holding it in your hand and looking at it and going, shit, that's a lot of coin? Or is it the fact that you actually give it to someone and they actually take it off you? Is it the taking off you that's like, okay, now it's gone?
Physically.
Why it's still in your hand?
Mm.
You're going to buy something, but why it's still in your hand, you still owe that money.
Oh, yeah, precisely.
But once it disappears and you hear it going to that cash register, you just think, the prick that owns this store is getting rich and I've just got to become poorer.
Tap and go?
I've got a product that I need, or I don't really need it, but I want it.
It's like free, isn't it? Tap and go. Oh,
it is.
Nothing
Mate,
happens.
It seriously is.
Yeah.
I only use it. I use my savings card. No, savings card, not a credit card.
Oh, a debit. Yeah, that's what mine is too. It's a debit card.
Debit card.
Yeah.
But
then at least you're spending money that you actually have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because otherwise, mate, you just keep whacking stuff on that credit card.
Yeah.
Before you get this bill, I've had some bills and I've gone, okay, it can't be right.
No.
All right, hold on. Let me look
Tell us
this.
about electricity and gas bills. Ooh, man.
Let's not go there.
No.
Anyway.
Okay, let's go to happier stuff. Happier stuff doesn't include talking about the Chargers or Falcons at the moment either. Gee. You don't like it?
It's okay. It's just.
I tell you though, this is really good. And I'm not usually into dark ales, and this is nice.
It sort of lacks that. I like making my own espresso martinis, and mine are a little bit thicker. Do you know what I mean? This is a bit watery. It's got the taste, but it needs to be a little bit thicker. More like it needs to have that like a stout.
Right. Right.
That's what it needs to have.
Yep. Pete's just saying he drove to Marvel Stadium and they wanted to charge $25 to park. Ooh, and
he drove off. Did you give him the finger as you're driving off?
Some of the parking in the city is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous. Let's get on to
best investment ever. Buy a car park in the city and then rent it out.
Oh, you'd make an absolute fortune. Falcons and Chargers not traveling very well. Julio Hall.
Do you know what I feel like at the moment? I'm going to wear this.
Yeah.
Even though the walls are caving in, I feel like that scene out of Star Wars where they're trapped in the trash compactor.
Yeah.
And they're trying to stop the walls. And they put
3PO.
They put that huge. Looks like a straw, doesn't it? Really, like an oversized.
Shut down all the trash compactors, all of them. Oh my, they're dying.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
But that's mate. But I thought, no, I'm going to stick with the boys.
Yep. Very good.
At least for one more week. Then I might jump on the Raiders.
Oh man,
What do you reckon? You reckon
the
the Raiders is a good team to go to?
Raiders are looking good, but
Are they a good team to go to?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
But yeah, Chargers aren't
Mhm.
traveling very well. But let's
No.
talk about different things.
I don't know who's worse, to be honest.
I know. Well, yeah. Oh man. Well, listen, a trade season. Now, normally the NFL can be very conservative come trade season, but this year's been quite active. G.
It has. We've had a couple.
We have had more than a couple. We have had. So I don't know if we spoke about this last week or when this dropped, and I can't really quite recall the Jalen Ramsey one. That's about a week ago now, isn't it?
It would be.
Could be. But anyway, I'll just put that on here. So obviously, Jalen Ramsey to the Rams for their first round draft picks in 2020, 2021, and a fourth in 2021. I mean, how does that happen that it's like chuck in a fourth?
It got the deal
Like,
done.
Well, I guess it got the deal
What
done,
we-
right? Manny
Maybe
Sanders.
maybe it was the second that said no. Okay, third.
Yeah.
Close.
I don't know.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Bingo. Done.
Manny Sanders. And see, again, it's another one of these funny when you've got little things on the side. Manny Sanders and a 2025th.
Oh, this is fair.
It's
Okay.
like, what? To the Niners for their 2023rd and 4th.
Yep.
Now, the Niners now don't have draft picks next year in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th rounds.
Who's that? Sorry.
The Niners.
Okay.
But Manny Sanders
mate,
is a nice
the-
pickup for them.
Mate, they have to. Yeah. For how long? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the big question mark. And
Yep.
for a player that the Broncos, I think he was coming out of contract anyway.
So I take it they got it. Obviously not overly thrilled at the moment with guys like Pettis,
Oh, Pettis.
Debo Samuel.
How disappointing has Pettis been?
He has.
Yeah.
Debo Samuel.
Yep.
Obviously young. You know,
Well, Jalen Hurd's on IR, so at least he's coming back.
Yeah, that's another one. That's
Yeah.
someone that could at the moment in this offense.
Yeah.
Could the way that he catches and he runs after the catch.
I know.
He'd be dynamic in this team at the moment. I honestly think he would be.
You know, I feel like I'm kicking myself about Terry McLaurin, right,
Yes.
in the offseason. Jalen Hurd could be Terry McLaurin Mark II.
And
He
just
could be.
just a taller, sort of bigger wingspan, sort of
yeah.
catch radius sort of
Because
guy.
for those who don't know, G, and you know a bit more about him. I'm not going to pretend to be the one who discovered him, so to speak, out of us. You did. You said, "Hey,
I've
check
just-
this dude out." So he was a running back,
Yes, he was.
right? But
when you look at him, though, you would never, mate. Seriously, you wouldn't pick him as a running back.
no,
He's not
but
built like a running back. at
What
all.
he has is running back moves
and he has the running back mentality when he gets the ball.
when he gets the ball.
Yep.
So it's not like, say, just off the top of my head, like an Eric Ebron who will have zero yak.
yes,
Like he get the ball and down he go. Like just there's an opposition player, down I go, boom, right. This Jalen Hurd,
that's because someone touched his jersey.
someone breathed on his
Yeah.
jersey. Jalen Hurd sees the field like he's just been handed the ball
Mm-hmm.
under center.
And everybody in front of him is just like the offensive linebackers. I just got to run through them and
Yeah.
around them the best I can.
Yeah, precisely. So his yak is going to be like
Like
almost
still has
like
to,
a running
like,
back.
He still needed work on his hands.
Yes.
But that, mate, you catch 1,000 balls a day.
Mm.
As long as you have some capacity to learn, and the muscle memory's not already there
Yeah.
from really bad catching from the time you're 4 years old playing
Yeah.
pee-wee footy.
So I'm not saying
He'll
he's
be
going to
okay,
pop,
so-
but I kind of feel like
He's the guy
He
they
could.
could really do with him at the moment, actually.
yes, and he could, and he's got opportunity, and he could pop.
Yep.
Uh,
So I have him on a lot of teams. So if you want to
yeah.
do a trade, please.
The Atlanta
Who else we got?
Falcons traded
Mm,
Mohamed Sanu,
Mohamed.
one of the most underrated players in the entire NFL, in our opinion, or in lots of people's opinions, to the New England Patriots.
yeah.
In exchange for a second round pick, which
Which
is
is-
actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, look, it's going to
return.
be pick 64,
But it is
more
gonna
than more than likely at the moment.
64.
The way it's looking. Sorry, 49ers fans, but it's just
It's
Call it
rumored
as much.
that the Niners did try to get him
We'll just say it's going to be very, very late.
earlier in the year. Yeah, it's rumored that they tried to get him in April, like
Mm.
pre-draft.
Look, I was wrapped when he came to the Falcons when he did.
Yeah,
He's just a big physical guy that can play in the slot. Mate, he's just the guy that if you need him to do it, he does it.
yes.
He's just a real, honest, solid wide receiver. He's just a
Like,
solid footballer.
He's got a low ceiling, but a high floor.
You rock up to a game and he's one of the guys that you know what you're going to get out of him every week.
Yes, exactly. The Patriots traded Michael Bennett
So
to the Cowboys
I reckon that means.
for 7th.
Does that mean that like Gronk's the whole talk about Gronk's gone?
Of course, Gronk's gone. He's not coming back.
Well, there's been like people saying,
Oh,
like,
I know.
he
but
does look a lot smaller though.
he does- He's way out of shape. There's no
Oh,
way.
he's not that he's out of shape. He just doesn't have that Gronk size.
He's
He looks more athletic
off
now.
the gear. He's off the
He's
gear.
Shh.
Shh,
Peppies.
I didn't
He's
say.
off the Peppies.
I didn't say
You
anything.
can probably take Peppies over there.
Yep.
But yeah, he's I reckon that's just because Sanu's is perfect for that sort of role. That sort of not, and he's a great blocker too.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Nick, how you doing? He says very unpatriots like Mohamed Sanu. Is that what you mean?
Very what?
Very unpatriots?
No, mate, he's all Patriots sort of player. He's exactly a Patriots guy.
Yeah, in many ways, I think potentially he is. Yes. Now,
It's going to take him a while to get used to that. That playbook's meant to be like.
oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, there are 2 undefeated teams in the NFL. G, they are
49ers Patriots.
yes. Niners are 6-0.
Patriots
Patriots are 7-0.
Yep.
Now they say, I don't know if you've heard this saying before, G, that Patriots that would be also work. Defense wins championships. I almost said Patriots win championships.
Patriots.
That's all, equally true.
We're 2 very good defensive teams. But the Patriots, mate, when I go through and when we start talking about plays and you start looking at their stats, like points
Yeah.
against it, mate,
Yeah.
the Patriots are it's absurd what they're doing.
They are on historic pace.
Oh.
I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. Now, the percentage of drives a team's D has forced 3 and out. Number 1 in the league, 49ers, 50%.
Oof,
Number 2 in the league,
50%.
yes. Isn't that
That's incredible.
that
It's
can't be
seriously
sustainable?
incredible.
Surely, right? 50. Okay, who's number 2?
Is it it's not the Patriots.
Yes,
is
it is the
Yeah,
Patriots.
but mate, I would like to look at let me have a look at who the 49ers have played because honestly, the Patriots outside of playing the Steelers in week 1,
Yeah.
have played absolute crap.
Okay, Patriots 44.6%. Number 3 Bills, number 4 Titans, number 5 Saints. Now, the one argument that you could make, actually, few arguments you could make. The main one you might say is, but
I better not
the
scratch my
opponents
balls tonight. I
of
put my hand
the-
down the front of my pants, sort of, like
Yeah.
people can see.
yeah,
You've dropped the camera a little bit.
yeah. Have I? Do you want me to
No,
angle it a
that's
bit?
fine. That's fine.
People, you could say, well, listen, who of the Niners and Patriots played? And it's a fair call because their opposition has, they haven't been great. However, I mean, it's there on the board. A stat is a stat. They're both undefeated. Now, the Niners themselves, G, on offense, how often do you think they're going 3 and out?
Mate, I can tell you right now. I don't think, mate, Jimmy G is average.
Yeah, but they're moving
They're
he's
moving
doing
the
his
rock.
job.
He's doing the job. The running backs are doing their job.
I'll tell
That's
you
for
because the
sure.
structure of this is it was a weird
Alright,
question.
yeah.
They are second in the NFLG.
Okay.
They're only going 3 and out, 10.6%. And the Patriots D, by the way, is on pace for a historically great season. They are giving up an average G of 6.9 points per game, 223.1 yards per game, 4 yards per play, and they're having 3.1 turnovers per game. Now, if they keep that pace, it will be historically good.
And mate, if you turn the ball over against the Patriots, they're going to scoring.
Oh, they are. They're really capitalizing. Anyway,
So you're giving
how do you
away
like that?
minimum 9 points for a game to start
Yep.
off with.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it's not going to be 9 points, but that's the minimum. 3 field goals.
Yep.
Or you're giving away what? 21 points if they 3 touchdowns.
Mm.
So let's say the happy medium somewhere in between.
Yep.
That's points you're giving away every time you just
Yeah.
let go of the ball.
Now,
'Cause they
gee,
do make you pay.
one thing that you will have noticed, everyone will have noticed this season in particular, is the number of quarterbacks that have been hurt.
Yeah, it's not helping. It's not helping me try and do trades. To get rid of 4 quarterbacks that I've got in one league. And people, let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Nick's not liking this 49ers talk.
Sorry.
Nick's, you're a Rams guy, I'm pretty sure, Nick, if I remember. Much preferred the last 2 years of them being irrelevant. Man, they are just out of the box, aren't
Look,
they?
mate. Look, I don't like. I know, well, maybe because we're not brought up in the States, so we don't have that hatred of
No.
other teams.
But it's a division.
Not even
I
my
mean,
division. Mate, I just like good football,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
they're good to watch at the moment. He's great
True.
to watch.
Now, one of the reasons might be how many backup quarterbacks, G, have played this year. And for the record, I'm not counting this week because we could add 2 more in Matt Moore and Matt Schaub this week.
Mm.
But not including those 2 guys. How many NFL backup quarterbacks have played?
12.
Oh, you are so close. 10.
Sorry, I include these 2.
Oh, there you go. Because, if you include these 2, 12.
Yep. Okay.
12 out of 32.
That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
And as we were saying at the start of the year, how deep this year's quarterback. We're in a golden age of quarterbacks.
Ooh. Well, listen, I tell you, the next 2
And
years
look,
of quarterback classes
How
look
bad?
good.
How bad have they been?
What?
They haven't been all that bad, have they?
What, rookie quarterbacks?
No, even the backups.
Oh, no,
They
the
haven't been
backups-
all except for Nick Folk, who was let go as soon as that. As soon as that experiment was over, or your time at starting quarterback was over.
Yeah, if you want his autograph, he's at the local Donut King now.
He probably made enough to buy it. So he probably owns it.
Bought the franchise. That's right. Hey, I lost my
I don't know
train
how
of
much.
thought.
Maybe
Yeah, they haven't been bad.
Maybe Donut Kins are worth more than I think they are, but I've got no idea. But
Look, this is very true. They haven't been bad. And the next 2 years are going to bring some...
well, 2 of them already are pretty much keeping out the starting quarterbacks.
Yes. Yeah.
Kinshu, and Allen.
Yes.
So-
Well, no, I think both got... Well, Foles is an interesting one. Cam comes back in surely when he's healthy.
what was they zipping 2 with Cam?
Yep.
And now they've gone what 4 zip
Yep.
with Allen.
What about Teddy?
Oh well, that's a different story.
Breeze, they asked
Mate,
Breeze when he's coming back.
That's like compare. You can't compare Drew Brees,
No.
right?
Yep.
With Cam Newton.
Yeah, I know that. I know, but
mate, you get in the schoolyard. Who you taking? And you're picking up against the wall. Mate, you might take Cam because you're going to run over the top of all the kids playing. But in real football terms. But that's actually not saying that. If people at the start of the year had the choice between Drew Brees and Cam Newton coming into the year, it might have been a bit closer to see who got picked first.
might have been.
That'd be very close at the start of the year.
I'm just seeing ghosts, G. What do you think of the seeing ghosts line?
Mate, well, he's been honest.
He was being honest.
He should just remember that you're mic'd up, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right to be honest when you're not mic'd up. But, mate, if he's, how many games has he started? Like 12?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, I think it's fair.
Mate, and he had a fair call too, didn't he? He's getting hammered out.
Yeah, he was. But you know what? You can't, if you're mic'd up, you can't then be upset about.
I don't think he was too upset.
No, I think the organisation was. The Jets.
Gase was a bit upset. Well, maybe
a bit shirty.
Mate, Gase he's rubbish. Seriously,
It's like,
is he any good?
He wasn't seeing.
Is he any good?
Gase wasn't seeing
Is he-
Ghost. You're seeing tacos.
He's not that good, is he?
Gase.
Gase, no.
I actually
Nah.
don't think he is.
Nah, I think they blew it.
Yeah, I don't know. The jury is well and truly out.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I think this
Close to coming in.
I think they made a decision, mate, and they just informed the judge that they're coming back in to, you know, pass on their conclusion.
You know, speaking of seeing ghosts, you know that I caught a ghost on the pod once.
Okay.
No, I'm absolutely 100%. I'm not actually joking.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean, yeah,
Mate,
okay?
You got to believe in that stuff, mate. So
I told you about it, didn't I?
yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
I record. You weren't here, which is, you know, if you were here, it would have been better because then you would believe me. It's like I saw a UFO. I'm telling you.
They're called satellites, mate. There's thousands of them up there.
No, anyway, I caught a ghost on the recording.
Mate, seriously, I have more chance to believe in a UFO than I believe in a ghost.
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you?
UFOs over ghosts.
Oh well,
I mean both. I mean both
maybe,
camps.
maybe
but anyway.
UFOs, maybe, but the whole,
Ghost
I
thing.
don't know the life form thing, but that's another pod.
That's a whole different.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I've still got stuff. Hang on.
Mate, we're at 27 minutes. We take a long time when we do this, but keep going.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen. This is the sum total of my research.
I know, which was pretty late tonight because
Yeah, I know.
you actually rang me like 45 minutes saying, what was that question you asked me to do again?
Yeah. And you were
Okay.
like, dude,
You're doing
I
it
gave
now.
you that like a week ago.
Yeah.
Gee, who is the 6th leading rusher in the NFL?
The sixth.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you tell me
Ah.
any of the top 5, and I'll tell you.
Carson.
Yes. No. Give me the top 5 in
The
any
top-
order.
In any order.
Yeah.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's number 3.
Fournette.
Number 2.
He's Kamara.
No.
Leading rushes.
Yep.
We've got to go through.
It's not that hard.
I hate it. Yeah, it is. But some guys have missed games. So there's
Think
always
of good
throw-
running backs. Now, all these
Yeah, I
guys
could
are.
say Saquon.
Actually, he's not.
There you go. Think of good running backs. I've given you Kamara and Barkley, and you've got nah.
Keep
Give
going
me two
then.
guys.
Well, who the leading rusher in the NFL is? Well, he played today.
Zeke?
So he played today.
Oh, Cook.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. Not Kamara's not.
You said one just then.
Who, Cook? No, who's the other one? What was the other one I just said?
Zeke.
Zeke.
Yep.
So I've
And
got 2 to go.
He's number 5, and this is the last one.
Is
Number 4.
number 4.
Yep. He wears a brown jersey.
Oh, okay, Chubby.
Chubby. So that's your top 5. But who's number 6? I
That's why I
asked
said.
you this
That's why I
for a-
said Chris Carson. I thought Chris
No.
Carson is sort of he's having a really good year
Well, I asked you it for a sneaky reason.
because it's not someone you think.
Aha.
Okay. Someone you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
Can you give me a clue?
Maybe
And
he
don't
doesn't.
tell me colours.
Maybe
because
he
that
doesn't
gave it away.
play running back.
He doesn't play running back.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Okay.
6th leading rusher in the NFL, G.
Yeah. I should
Five-
know that. I own him in a couple
Yeah.
of weeks.
576 yards.
You know I can't trade him. Or mate, I got an offer for Le'Veon Bell for Lamar Jackson, and I said no.
Le'Veon Bell for Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
in that league?
In this, what do you mean in that league?
In that league, because it's only start one quarterback that
Yeah.
league. Oh, well, why wouldn't you accept that?
No, hell no. Mate, Lamar Jackson is like running amok, and he's going to run. He could run amok for the next 10 years.
Yes, I know he could. He looks amazing.
Mate, someone just gave away. Mate, people were dropping first round picks for Matt Stafford. I'm going, are you serious?
Who's doing that?
That's happened in our league today. A first and a second for Matt Stafford. I said, are you kidding me?
A first and a second for Matt Stafford?
Yes.
I can't sell him in too legit.
Mate, and I can't give away Lamar. Well, I just want, I actually wanted Kamara. I said, I'll give you Kamara
Yeah.
for Lamar Jackson, which I think's fair. The guy's starting Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
No.
Last bit of thing I've got. Last bit of thing.
I'm getting out of these leagues. Mate, I'm seriously going to have a break
Yeah.
from fantasy leagues. I just need time off.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's called the off season.
I keep doing this.
It's called the
But
off season,
just-
G. No, just
Not that I'm helping anybody.
just
with
take
this.
out Just pare down the number of leagues you're in. That's
this
all
just
you need to
annoys
do.
me.
I'm going to
This
be doing the
annoys
same thing. Now, G, do you know who holds the single season
Bullshit.
record for receptions in the league? All time.
Ever.
Ever. Single season record for receptions.
No.
Well, okay.
No idea. I
Can
don't know.
you give
Randy
me-
Moss. I have no idea.
No. Well, give me
Jerry
the ball-
Rice.
No,
I'll just give you all the.
no. But you're getting closer. But give me the ballpark. How many receptions do you reckon it is?
How many? 185.
Oh no, you're way off. It's
I have no idea.
143
Okay.
is the record
Yeah.
held by Marvin Harrison.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Geez, there's been a
Michael-
lot of guys that are playing now that are really close to that.
there's one I'm going to mention right now.
Michael Thomas. it'll
Michael
be.
Thomas.
Yeah, mate, because he's like, the quickest guy to get to how many? Is
Uh,
it?
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what he's got right of this second. 62.
He did that this year. He broke a record this year, didn't he?
Did he?
Was it this year? The start of this year?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Like the fastest guy to 500
Oh, I
receptions
think
or something like that?
500 yards.
It was a 500 receptions.
Oh,
the quickest-
over his career.
Yeah, so he's only been in the
Oh, okay.
league for,
Yeah, very
something-
short
I
amount of
don't know,
time.
I can't remember what it was.
So 62.
Hey, here we go. I coupled my second with Stafford and got a first. Oh, is that what it was, Nick? Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, well, that's great. You got
That's
mate,
good. That's
but
okay.
I can't get
Lamar Jackson.
Like seriously, the dude's got like 204 fantasy points, and we're not even halfway through the season.
He's like the QB1, isn't he?
Like
Over
the reason,
Paddy.
I'll tell you right now, the reason I didn't trade Bell is not because I don't trust Bell, is because I don't trust the tosser that runs the team. I have no faith in Gase. Gase, go back and watch a bit of footage of how the Steelers used him.
How they used Adam Gase.
No, you know what I mean.
I'm sure.
Don't upset me anymore.
Listen,
that's just what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand this. But then again, like the team's not that good. The offensive line is not that good.
if someone takes care of those flying tacos, Adam Gase will be fine. I promise you. Now,
I
60
don't get the flying taco.
62 receptions, 763 yards, 12.3 yards per reception, 3 touchdowns. So, but
So what are we back on?
Michael Thomas,
Okay.
he is currently on pace for 141.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty close. So he could beat that easily.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how he goes.
He's getting a lot.
and that's with Teddy under center
So you
For the
think,
majority
you
of
think
the
the
season.
chances of his receptions going up or his
with Breeze.
receptions going down, mate? Because he's getting a lot.
He is getting a lot. He
The
just has
guy's
to
a-
stay
mate,
on
the guy's
pace.
mate, the guy's a machine.
He is a machine.
And when was he taken? What number? What number wide receiver
Ooh,
did
that's
he
a
go?
good
Was it
question.
number 6? Was it the 6th wide receiver taken? I'm just guessing.
Someone,
Or maybe I had him at number 6.
someone can look that up.
Maybe,
Maybe,
I had him at number 6. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Number 6. On my, geez, I should.
was he a first round pick? Second.
I don't remember. That's bad.
Should
Maybe
remember
I
that.
think I had him at number 6 in the year coming out,
Oh, okay. All right.
which is not good.
I have a
Seen where
feeling
it's
it
gone and
was.
done.
I have a feeling that round when he. Oh man, we're just talking crap now.
We are okay.
I was going to say I have a feeling there's a few wide receivers that went before him.
Yep.
But and I think there's quite a few in the first round, but I'm just making that up. I can't remember. So, or next order of business.
Next order of business.
Yep.
Okay. Now, last week we spoke about putting together a dynasty league.
Yes, we did.
But what we were trying to do was, like, keep people involved. That's the hardest thing I find with a dynasty league, because I know myself that the ones that we started like how long ago, 7-8 years ago.
Yep.
I'm starting to lose interest, to be honest, because it's just the same thing over and over again. You do your draft, everybody gets excited, everybody starts chatting with each other, and then the season starts and everything just goes seriously dead.
Yep.
I've had a few offers this week, but maybe I'm a bit of an asshole and I'm a little bit greedy, but mate, I'm happy if it's 50-50.
Right.
I'm not going to take it if it's 45-55.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, cheers, Nick. 47th overall. He was the 6th wide receiver. Hey, you got it on the nose. 6th wide receiver.
Well, I think I had him at number 6 on my,
on your board.
on my board. So
and 47 overall. So he was in the second.
thanks, Nick. Champion.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. So we're trying to keep people involved. So the best way to do that, which I'm finding now, I'm going to try and get rid of a few of my dynasty leagues and go more redraft, because I think people are more, even trading wise, people are a little bit more invested because they know it's only for 1 year.
Yeah.
So if I screw it up, it doesn't matter. I'll get through the year. Maybe I can make some more trades and try and make it up later on.
Yep.
Or next year we start again and I got a fresh start and everybody's back into it. So we wanted to try and bring that. What? Still waiting for the trophy. Oh, what for? What league?
Do you owe him a trophy?
No. What? No. He's what's the name of Nick's team? Is it Ramblers?
Ramblers.
Now, Nick, I'll be on, mate. You are right to criticise me, and I've been really poor. But I'll tell you one thing I've been trying to do is that I have been to like 4 shops. What I'll do is I'll send you the trophy without your plaque on it, because there's a way that you guys have done the plaque, and I keep meaning to talk to you about this. And the way that it's done is a really special way that they do it.
Oh,
and not many people do it. It's the way it's not etched in.
Yeah.
It's like a heated process that they do.
Oh, I know what you're
And
talking
I can't
about.
find anybody except a guy in Seaford, which is like whoop away, to get who does it.
Right.
I got put on by a trophy guy. So I'll send you the trophy. It looks really nice. I've actually had to pull it apart.
What? Why?
Because I didn't want to take the whole trophy down because I look at the tool.
Okay.
I just want to take the base with a bit. So I'll send you the trophy. I think I've got your address, but just send it. Just put it up on here. We're the only ones who can see it, aren't we? We're the only ones who can see this.
Well,
just,
only
just
if
confirm.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Yeah. No, because
Can everybody see that?
yes, because
Okay. Well, don't
anyone
do
who
it. Just
yes, if Nick puts a comment in, it's on YouTube.
Just
so-
give me a really good trade and put it in there, and we'll get the trade done, and then give me your address. But yeah, you're right, mate. I've been really poor and sorry. I've been trying to get it done, honestly. Okay, so back to what people really care about. Well, I don't know if they really care about. We're going to get 12 people. So if anybody wants to ring up, but everybody wants to tweet in and play in this league, it'd be great. But okay, this is what we've got. This is what we've worked out.
You tell me.
In the last 5 minutes before we came on the show, even though you had all week, and I asked you, we need to talk about
You
this,
did.
AJ.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we got down to the last 5 minutes before we came on today. So 12 teams.
Yes,
Half point PPR.
correct.
So we got the normal scoring, 4 points QB touchdown, 6 points rushing, blah, 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 1 point quarterback for every 25 yards.
Yep.
10 yards rushing, receiving,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. What we're going to do is we're going to give points to punt returners.
Right.
Now, me and AJ still have to work this out because I believe they should get, to make it interesting, they should get the same amount of yards that a wide receiver gets, the same points for what a wide receiver gets.
Yep.
Because you could say, okay, I'm not going to play wide receiver. I'm going to play this punt returner. He's having a good season. Just to change it up a little bit. Just
Punt return yards are fine. I don't mind that.
you don't mind that?
No, I reckon it's good.
Okay, so you agree now.
Yes.
Okay. So punt returners are going to get points.
Yes.
So it's 1 QB, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 3 flex.
Yes.
1 being a super flex.
Yep.
No kicker or defense.
No.
That's
No.
a no.
kicker.
No IDP, which we got rid of.
Yeah.
Because if you want to involve, this is
I
not
know.
about what
We want.
not what I'm more than happy
I
to
want.
see what you want.
Yeah.
This is about to get people involved.
Yeah,
in
I
it,
understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the draft is it Kentucky Derby style?
Yes.
Okay, that's the draft. Now the rookie draft will be done 1 week post
NFL draft.
NFL. NFL rookie draft.
Yes.
Yes.
NFL rookie draft.
The veterans will be done the week post the third preseason game.
What veterans?
No, like everybody else.
This
We're
is a
not-
dynasty league, isn't it?
What do you, yeah, but we do the rookie draft first. This is the startup. This is the first year.
For the startup. Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh, God. Okay. So that gets all the preseason games out of the way. And look, there's nothing worse than you do the whole draft before the preseason games, and then all of a sudden 2 of you guys get injured and they're out on IR for it. And it's just like, that's it. I'm just lost. We don't want
Take
people
your
to lose.
enthusiasm out.
Yes, we don't want that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So that's what we've done. Now, what we've introduced
Mm-hmm.
is to make it more a combination of sort of a redraft / dynasty league.
Yes.
Is that what will happen? And this is the rule. So if you want to play, is the bottom 6 teams
Yep.
will go into a dispersal draft.
Compulsory.
Compulsory. So what
Yes.
happens is all your players go in and the bottom 6 do a draft again with the
Yes.
players and we'll work out the draft order. Okay.
Added into that before that happens, the
Hmm.
top 6 have to drop some players to make room for the rookies.
Hold on.
Oh.
No, even before that, you're jumping the gun.
All right, I'm sorry.
Bright boy, teacher. The top 6
Yeah.
can also go into the dispersal draft
If
But-
they wish.
if it is voluntary.
Yes.
Thank you, Chris Ganley. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So so we decide who is in. You have to decide who is in, who is out. You might have a really good team. Go, mate, why do I want to go and risk all these players? That's great.
But you might have finished 6th.
You might have finished 6th.
And you'll look at the talent in the bottom 6 and think, hang on a second.
Because as Chris said, and I agree with him, that someone might have finished 5th.
Yep.
Or even 6th and go, look, geez, I really got in there by the skin of my teeth. My
Yeah.
team's not that good. And the only reason I'm here is because there's a couple of guys that lost guys, through season-ending injuries.
Yeah, and
So
Lamar
I-
Jackson's in the bottom 6. Jeez,
Yeah.
I'd love to have a shot at him.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So the top 6 are voluntary.
Yep.
So before that happens, okay, we work out who all the teams are, then the dispersal. Then the leftover teams that decide, no, I'm going to stick with my roster in the top 6.
Mm-hmm.
They have to drop 4 players to allow room for the 4 rookie picks.
Correct.
So all those players now are into the dispersal draft,
Yep.
and then we have a draft.
We have a draft.
We work at a time, and we have the draft for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Have we missed anything? It's pretty
don't think
basic,
so.
but I think the dispersal part is a really good part of it because it keeps. We don't want to have too many rules. We talked about, do we give points for first down? So you get points for this, but if too many rules and too many different ways of giving out points,
Yep.
just confuses too many people.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
But what we want to do is keep everybody involved. At the end of the year, if your team's no good, it's not like, oh shit, do I have to go into the year? I'll get what? I drop half my players and maybe I'll pick up, my 4 rookie picks and then I'll get, whatever's left at the end. I'll get another, 4 picks or whatever, and then hope that they come good. No, we dispersal, like a redraft, you get another shot. And if it doesn't work out next year, you do it again.
Yep.
So it keeps everybody's enthusiasm. Can you say that word for me?
Enthusiasm.
Thank you. Up going into each year. But if your team's really good and you want to keep them, mate, that's even better.
Yeah.
But the bottom 6, you have no say in it at all. Too bad.
Yep. I like it.
Okay.
There was something else I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Can't think of it. And there was-
Okay. So let's move into our.
Let's
So what we're going to talk about
move
this
on.
week is each week we've had with week 1 was first gamers. So we've had a theme.
Yep.
Each week.
Mhm.
So this week it's week 8.
Yes.
So week 8 is evaluate.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Value 8.
Oh,
I bet no one's ever thought of that before.
I should be in advertising. Come up, marketing. Come up with this stuff. Okay, so what I've asked AJ to do, and he can he can kick us off. Hey, Ganley's on there.
He is. Hey, Ganley. How you doing?
Nice heads for radio. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ganley.
thank you.
Jealousy, mate. It's jealous. That's what people say when they're jealous. So I've asked AJ this week is to look at guys, because we also have the trade window closing, I believe on the 30th. Am I right?
I
Is it
think
the
so.
30th?
Yes.
To look at some guys that
Could.
could be traded or might want to be traded, that you think would be a good trade move. And what I've done is look at the teams that are basically out of it now. And there's a few teams that have absolutely no chance. And just evaluate for you at, like if they might be on your roster. These are players that maybe teams they probably need to have a look at to see what they actually have. Now, there's a few teams on here that I spoke to AJ about that probably actually have nobody, even though they're out of it.
Yeah,
Chargers being one of them we're going to talk about.
Yes.
They really have no. Who do you evaluate? Like what you have is what you want to keep going into next year. Well, at the moment, anyway.
Yes.
And the rubbish is still rubbish.
It is rubbish.
You know it's rubbish.
Yes. Unfortunately.
All right. So if you want to give us, AJ, the guys that you looked at that could be traded, do you want to kick it off, or
I must confess I didn't do a lot, G. But I can.
do you want me to go first?
I can throw you a few names in there. Do you? I know you have AJ Green in there.
I do have AJ Green.
And he's a popular one people have been talking about. But what about Robbie Anderson?
Ooh. Yeah, but okay. But if you look at an offense, what do you get in there to stretch the field? Like you need that guy, just to do that, don't you? To open up other receivers, tight end. You just need to have someone to draw somebody out.
You do.
There's no one else there.
No, there isn't anyone else there.
The next guy's down is Jamison Crowder, and he's definitely not that guy.
No. Okay, all right. Maybe that doesn't fit the bill.
Scanlon, thank you. This is from Chris. He went overseas and was nice enough to buy me this, and he's got me a hat.
Has he?
As you've bought me a hat.
I have. Yeah.
Very
nice.
Very nice of him. Thank you. He was a bit tight, and he didn't get me the ones that was sewn on.
An authentic one.
Yeah,
it's just a replica.
He just got me the replica. I'm
not hand stitched.
not hand stitched.
He's cheap.
That's how you find if someone really loves you.
Give you the authentic version, jersey.
Who else do you have?
No, that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Jeez, we're at 48 minutes already. We've got to roll this thing on.
Okay. You go though.
Okay, so that's yours. Great. Well done.
Thank you.
Gee,
Well, I did all that other stuff.
yeah, okay. Well
Yeah.
done.
All right.
Okay, so the evaluate.
Yes.
Okay, now these are some of the teams I looked at. So these are the teams that are, mate, they're out of the hunt. They're just like there's a lot of teams that
There's a few
sort of,
those.
mate, they're teetering on, like next week, if they lose, that's it. But at the moment, they're still in, so they're not probably in this situation at the moment.
Yep.
But teams are always evaluating every week who
Absolutely.
they have.
Yes.
Okay, but let's just keep it simple. So the first team I've got down here is Denver.
Mm.
So we've got Matty Sanders gone.
Yes.
He went off to the 49ers. So the guys I'm looking at is Deshaun Hamilton.
Yes.
Seriously
first
need to
one that
know what
came
they
to
have in
mind.
him.
Yes.
Is it Jawan? Did he pronounce his name?
Winfrey.
Winfrey.
Yes.
Now, this is a guy that lit it up in preseason games.
Yep.
And I heard, some people talk that he's the best receiver they had going at that time, going into the season just on form. Obviously, Cortland Sutton's taken over. He's really monstered up this year. So there's someone else there. Look, mate, they really need to know what they've got in Noah Fant, don't they?
Well, he's getting a decent amount of playing time, isn't he?
I think, but it's not. I think they need to do we need to start throwing him a few more balls just to see, mate? Because he's dropping some absolute sitters. Like I'm not a Noah Fant fan. It's hard to say. I wasn't. I just sort of more athletic than player.
Okay.
So there's three guys. Not going to get rid of Fan, obviously,
No.
but just let's give him some more looks. The
Yeah,
season's over.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's get him
Precisely.
involved.
Yes.
Okay, so the next team was the Bengals. And really, there's not much of the Bengals. If you take out the AJ Green possibly getting traded, you're not getting rid of Boyd.
Okay. Before you talk about that,
Another one you could look at,
yeah.
now I'll just say, and I spoke to our good mate, Randy Young,
Yes.
Memphis,
Memphis.
at the Dynasty War Zone for
Hey,
about
Memphis.
40-odd minutes today
Yep.
on the phone.
Yeah.
He's trying to not lube me up again. He put a little bit of lube on today for a trade that he's, which was nice.
Randy, we love you, but sometimes your trade offers.
Terrible. I said, just buy me a few drinks or something first. Just don't dry start me for God's sake. But yeah, I can't. I've lost my train of thought now.
So you're
What
talking
was
to
it?
Randy.
About what? What was I talking to him about?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck, I may have lost my train of thought. Well, I was talking to Randy anyway.
Yeah.
I just
Anyway,
thought I'd
well,
throw
look,
that in there.
I'll throw in what I was going to say,
But-
and then you can come
okay.
back to it. I was going to just ask you, G, about Joe Mixon.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you very much. I'd be going out that there's going to be a lot of owners at the moment, I reckon, that are just fed up with Joe Mixon.
Yes.
Mate, it ain't Joe Mixon.
No, it's not.
Mate, he gets any sort of any sort of little hole or crease.
Yep.
The dude's through. The dude's got the move. Mate, that offensive line is a disgrace.
Yep.
The offensive is a disgrace. Now, his rookie deal is at the end of next year. Mate, if I'm
Could be.
if I think it is. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. It's either one or the other, Greg. Now, go out and maybe if you can put up with him sitting on you, not doing too much for you for the next 12 months, mate. Why would you want him to? Why would you want to stay there?
So Dynasty, is he a buy?
Now I have to find out. Was he a first round pick?
Yeah.
He was he?
Yeah. Mixon was a first round pick.
Okay, that might change a few things.
Is he a Dynasty buy, G?
I would be.
I am in that camp as well. But you're buying him for the longer
I left
term.
the Dynasty War Zone today,
Not the short term.
and they were saying Memphis and Jerry
Yeah.
probably try and offload him. Well, I think
Really?
I think you're both wrong.
That's terrible advice.
I think that's right.
Sorry, Randy. That's
Mate,
awful because
I think that's what they're saying. I don't want to get anybody in trouble with you.
because what are you going to get for him?
I had the lawnmower was going, mate. I had the edges going. I was doing the garden. I might have misheard. Okay. I'm cutting through my extension cord with my clippers.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay, but isn't that then the
I
the
think
definition of
they were wrong on him.
selling
I think
low?
Maybe it was Jerry was wrong on him, thinking he was going to have a bit of a season. Or
and isn't
he's
that
not.
like the
this is when you want to buy.
the rule?
Yeah,
Like don't sell low,
yeah. This is the time to go and buy.
buy.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Been trying to
buy
get my hands on
low
it.
and you sell high. It's
Just-
very simple.
Just another quick buy. Go out and buy Irv Smith too. If you're someone in the Dynasty League, I reckon this guy's going to be huge.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Okay, now, so the Bengals, I have Ryan Finley. You got to find out what you've got. The rookie, let's put him on the field. Dalton's Dalton. I think we know what Dalton is.
We know what Dalton is.
I think we know what Dalton is.
Yes, we
okay. From the Browns, Antonio Callaway.
Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure.
Like I know the Browns are still playing like they're in it, but they're not.
Yep.
Season's gone, isn't it? What are they? 2-5?
Oh, the season's not gone yet.
2-5. Who's coming back from 2-5?
Yeah, they can pull it out.
Mate, okay. not with the way Baker's playing, they're not pulling it out. Another one is Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Now, do they play him, showcase him, and then get a pick for him?
Now Nick Chubb's number 4
Or-
running back in the league, G.
Or do they just say, hey, mate, we'll go into next season
Yeah.
with Kareem Hunt? Now, Kareem Hunt is an excellent pass catcher out of the backfield.
What about Chubby?
Mate, they both are. But
Yeah.
I think Kareem Hunt's probably more the natural catcher of the football.
Oh, yeah,
There's guys
I
that are
agree.
natural catchers and the guys that do
Yes.
catch the ball.
I agree with you.
So there's another one. What do we have in Kareem? Do we showcase him and try and get a pick for him?
Yep.
The Chargers. I seriously couldn't find anybody, AJ. Sorry.
No, there isn't anyone.
The Giants, same as above. I couldn't see anybody on there that mate, you know what you have. You know what you have in Shepherd. Shepherd's someone else you have to have a look at these days. What's his second concussion?
Yeah.
He had a really bad one at college as well.
Yep.
At least one that I know of.
Mm.
Nervous times. Redskins. Obviously, I said Dwayne Haskins, and then they go and put him in the game today, and I pretty much just smacked my head against the wall, and there goes all the Terry McLaurin shares that I traded for a couple of weeks ago. They're just gone.
With Haskins. Listen.
Haskins, mate, he's going to be a bust.
No. You got to be fair to the
He's going to be a
guy.
bust, mate. This is another one I spoke to Memphis today.
Yeah.
Just look at he looks disengaged. You look at people and go, is this someone who can face adversity and push through it? He just has that look. It's just like,
Look at that team, though. How can you not
no, but
be
it's not.
disengaged?
It's got nothing to do with that. He just doesn't look engaged. He
Hmm.
just doesn't. I don't know. He's really started 1 year, and look at the offense he played on. Oh my god!
Yeah, I know.
And now you don't have that
Yeah.
anymore, mate.
No. Certainly not in Washington.
Mate, you start
Not
off
close.
with the silver spoon in your mouth, and now you're sucking it through a plastic straw. Are you going to be able to cope with a plastic straw?
Listen, you got to give the guy time.
Okay.
Give him a
Right.
training camp where he is the starter,
Okay.
right?
All right.
With first team reps all the way through,
We'll see.
and then we'll judge him.
Okay. All right. Now the Lions, Ty Johnson, but obviously that's going to be forced upon them by the
Yes,
fact that
we're going to see.
Kerry on Johnson is put on IR. The
Yep.
Dolphins.
Well, Preston Williams is getting
Well,
plenty of snaps.
look, mate. I said already see what they already see what they have in Preston Williams.
Yep.
Mate. Do you go? We're going to keep this Preston Williams, or do you go, mate? We could get something for this guy that we paid nothing for.
No, that's terrible. Because they're going to have to listen. They have to replace so many positions, right? You've got one dude at least you can count on.
Mate, have
Now-
you watched him play?
Yeah,
Oh, mate, seriously, like I
He's a
saw, I
keeper,
saw
G.
someone,
He's a keeper.
I can't remember who it was. He's gonna kill me. Our friend in London, IDP.
Tom Kislenbury.
Tom, sorry,
Yep.
Tom, my bad, dude. Put on like who's surprising you this year?
Yes.
And I sort of going through it. I said, oh, shit, I don't have time. Mate, I've got all these people putting these names down, like, you know, and no one's talking about it. Like someone put Darren Waller. Well, okay, he surprised us, but everybody's talking about him now.
It's not like he's a
Mate,
rookie.
But he surprised us.
Yes.
Let's face it.
Okay. Yeah.
Mate, how is Preston Williams not surprising people? Mate, okay, he's not, like his numbers are good. They are very good. Mate, look what he's playing with. Look at the team he's on.
Have you seen the
Look who's throwing the
quarterback
ball.
position in Miami?
Go and watch
Oh.
these people. Are you looking at just the box scores and that going, oh, yeah, he's putting up 80 yards. Yeah, okay, well, mate, seriously, go and have a look at the catches that he's making. Like, seriously, this guy's toe tapping like a pro.
Yeah, he is. He looks the goods.
So, so they know what they have. Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, I agree. That guy's got pedigree.
Do we have
Develop him.
Do we know what we have yet?
And next year, when you've got Tua and you've got an O-line, then Gesicki's going to come into his own.
Well, if you have Tua, there's a ton of quarterbacks in this first round next year. I haven't looked at them, so I don't
Herbert or someone.
know. Now, you're speaking about the trades. I just want to throw this in.
Okay.
Josh Rosen to the Patriots. You go.
Is he the unluckiest
you know what
guy
I
in
did
the
this
NFL?
week? You know what I did this week? I went down and everywhere I could find all the snaps taken by Josh Rosen,
Yeah.
I went and watched them.
Right. And what did you see?
Mate, I saw a very good quarterback.
Did you?
Mate, he's not flustered at all. Like he gets sacked and okay, he's lost a couple of balls, but mate, he's under pressure a hell of a lot. He steps up in the pocket and he knows people are there, and you can see him concentrating on where the ball is going to go or scanning the field.
Okay, gee.
He has very good pocket presence. Give him any sort of time, mate. This guy puts the ball perfectly.
Is he a dynasty buy?
If you can stash him away,
Because you could get him cheap, couldn't
mate.
you?
There's a lot of talk about Brady. I don't know if it's all bullshit or people just pumping other people's tires up. You know, all this crap to help him out. You know, the Adam Schefter. I think it's Adam Schefter.
Oh,
put it out there to
yeah,
help.
yeah.
You know, I want to. Yeah, can you do me a favor and just
Yep.
talk about this crap?
And he's a fitty.
Yeah,
He's a fitty?
He had a fitty.
Yep.
He's a brown paper bag seat in the
Yeah.
underground car park level 3 later on. But yeah, mate, he got drafted into a crap situation. He got drafted. He got traded into an even worse one.
Yep.
Mate, the guy you give him, you watch his mate. You give him okay. He makes mistakes, but mate, Brady still makes mistakes.
Yes.
I'm not
It's
putting him
the-
in Brady. I'm just saying Brady still makes mistakes and the greatest quarterback, you know,
Yeah.
of all time. But the dude, give him time, mate. And some of the passes he has is just, mate, you couldn't put them in a better spot.
Yes.
There's not too many balls he throws behind receivers.
Yeah. If you Google G into from the frying pan into the fire, there's a picture of Josh Rosen.
Zach said, no, Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, it's not, Zach. It's not. Go and have a look at any snaps you can of vision of just him taking snaps in the pros.
No, I don't think you can read G. Look, Josh Rosen's
I know,
stock is in the trash.
I agree. That's what I just said. I agree, Zach.
And almost none is his fault.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All
Go
right.
and other people go and have a look,
Yeah.
mate. Mate, look, under pressure, he doesn't panic.
Right.
He does not panic. Okay, he's a bit slow on some throws. He should release a bit quicker, but that's all stuff he can learn.
That'd be such a Patriots move, wouldn't it?
Mate, I reckon Belichick could do some serious stuff with Josh Rosen.
Yeah. And Matt Waldman in his RSP had Rosen number 1.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Okay. So enough with that.
Okay.
Let's move across this quickly. We haven't got much time
No.
because we talk about too much other crap.
Yeah.
I've already
Finish
drank a
your-
bottle of champagne and now I've knocked off a
Espresso martini.
Which has picked me up.
Cost you $10. Drink it slower.
I know.
Chew your food.
Okay. So ins and out this week, AJ. Who have we got for ins and outs? Do you want to go first? I can go first.
Oh, man. I didn't do ins and outs.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do it.
Yes, you go
You've
first
done
then.
Absolutely nothing.
I've been useless this week. I'm sorry.
You have. But no, there are reasons and understandable, mate.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Out this week. Ooh, I've got some big ones this week.
Ooh.
Oh,
surprise me.
Hold on. That was last week. Ooh.
Oh, no.
I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't go with that first one. Did we do it last week?
Yeah.
Did I say Tom Brady out last week? Geez, I hope I didn't.
Did
But
you
he
really?
Was he that? Yeah, he was okay last week.
Yes.
Okay. Out.
Who?
Quarterbacks. Kyler Murray at New Orleans this week. So the number
really?
8, according to Fantasy Pros, he's the number 8 quarterback for the rankings for week 8.
His numbers have been good, G.
His numbers have been good. Go up against you, mate. This Saints D is a very good defense.
For reals.
Mate, they're a very, very well-rounded team.
Yeah.
So at the moment, you probably look at the Patriots,
Yep.
49ers, Saints.
Cameron Jordan, Marcus Davenport, they're going to eat them some Murray.
They are.
Yep.
So the Saints are ranked number 4 against the run. Okay, well, that's what it's got to do with the
Ooh.
quarterback. The fact is, mate, you ain't running the ball.
No.
Chase Edmonds ain't doing what he did last week.
Oh, can I just say, sorry to interrupt your train of thought. Chase Edmonds, dynasty sell or buy?
I reckon it's a bit of a coming out party for him.
I sold him. I'm telling you, I
All
sold
my
him in the
friends are
league.
still waiting for me to come out, but that's more of a closet thing. But you could probably sell him pretty high at the moment.
Well, I don't know if I didn't really sell him high. I sold him for a second and Hakeem Butler. I got for him,
Ooh, I like that.
which I liked.
I like that.
I thought that was
I'd be
good
happy to-
value.
Well, I'm a fan of Hakeem.
Do you like that? I'm a fan of Hakeem too.
He was my number one.
Me
wide
too.
receiver.
He was mine too.
For the fact that because he can do everything.
Yeah. No, mine too.
Okay. So we got Kyler Murray in the past 3 weeks. Geez, who have they played? The last 4 games. Geez,
Tell
hold
me.
on. Mate, I really have to work on. You write down notes. I spoke to Chris about this. And I write down notes and I can't remember why I wrote them down. And I'm having one of those right now. But anyway, look, the way I look at it is
Yeah,
the
go.
fact you take out Larry Fitz, you take out the
Yes.
underneath stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you have a guy, you have a little bit of help. So you have maybe a safety spine, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes.
So you take, and then what he's got to throw to,
Not much.
his options are pretty limited. If the run game's not going,
Is Kirk playing?
you got Lattimore shutting down everything out wide, everything deep. And
Is
he's on fire at the moment, isn't he?
Christian Kirk healthy?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know. I'll look it up while you keep going.
Okay, now, the only good games so far that Kyler Murray's had, over 20 fantasy points, he had 28.8. Who did he play to get 28.8 fantasy points? Who do you think he played? I'm giving you a clue. Falcons. Everybody. Mate, that's a pretty low quarterback total against the Falcons, really, 28.8. And his other over 20 was 25, and that was against another team that's pretty crap at the moment, and that's the Bengals.
If they had an entry in the defense stat column, which was just like no defense,
Yep.
Falcons would be pretty close to that.
Oh, Falcons are terrible, mate.
Christian Kirk's still limited, so don't know.
Okay, so out is Murray. My in this week, your boy, Teddy Bridgewater.
Is he
Now
playing
he's
though?
one. Now he's one. Now I've got two. So
But-
I put Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know. This is why
Yeah.
I picked another one.
Okay, good.
So if he plays, he get up against Arizona. But that's,
Yep.
as I wrote down, if Breeze doesn't play.
Could be Breeze.
The second one, number 15. So he goes from 15 into the top 12. Ryan Tannehill
Oh,
versus
yeah, I like
Tampa
it.
Bay. Now, if anybody watched, forget about Ryan Tannehill, mate. If you go and sit down and actually watch the game, this offense is totally different.
Yep.
With Ryan Tannehill under center. When he came in last week,
Corey Davis, AJ Brown,
everybody
everybody
looked better. The whole offense actually moved with Ryan Tannehill. The ball actually got thrown more than 5 years past the line of 5 years.
5 years.
5 yards past the line of scrimmage. Okay, mate, he has totally changed this offense.
Suddenly, people were saying stuff like, "Hang on, maybe it was Mariota all this time and not Corey Davis."
Well, look, I'm not a massive.
You're not on
fan.
that ship yet.
I'm not that Corey Davis is bad. I've never said that, but the hype about him was a little bit.
Not as
The
bad as
like,
he's looked. Maybe.
yeah, look, I'm still not sold. But with Ryan Tannehill, everything like you watched the game last week when he came in halfway through the game for Mariota.
Yep.
Mate, straight away, boom, the offense seemed invigorated, which I know
Yeah.
happens,
Yes.
but it's not. It's a real thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it rolled into last week as well. Okay. Well, like I said here, he's turned every wide receiver into a passing option.
Yep.
He went for 312 yards, 2 TDs, one INT, but you got to expect that. You expect it from a lot of quarterbacks
Of course.
anyway.
Yeah.
Just a touch under 20 fantasy points, but I feel against Tampa Bay this week that's going to go above the 20 mark. So someone will
Nice.
move in. And Tampa Bay secondary, seriously, mate. I put down here. I compared it to a Bordeaux that has a happy hour plus free drinks. Like, who doesn't want to go there? Who doesn't want a part of that? Hands up.
That's very funny.
Okay, now running backs out. Chase Edmonds.
Really?
Number 15, they've got him in this week, up against New Orleans. Number 4 against running backs.
Yes.
The Saints have allowed 315 yards and 3 TDs. They are only allowing on 116 attempts. Mate, running backs against New Orleans this year are averaging 2.7 yards a carry.
Ooh. You know,
I can tell you, mate, the Saints ain't letting Chase Edmonds run riot
Yep.
in the home building this week.
No,
It
no,
ain't happening.
no, I agree with
So
you.
this offense is going to get out there. They're going to occupy the clock anyway,
Yes.
because I think a lot of it's got to do with the way that the Arizona run their offense. As quick as hurry up. Mate, 3 and out can be, mate, 30 seconds has passed and we're walking off. And I thought, geez, we couldn't get the 4th down.
No, that's right.
Okay, so, okay, now the big call of the week.
Big call.
This is big call.
Okay.
How big do you think it's going to be?
Ooh.
So give me a player.
You've got a
Give
history.
me a player. This is an out. Think about who he's playing, where he's playing. We spoke about them tonight, the defense.
Did we?
Yes, we did. I'm glad I'm putting you on the spot, screwing you over for a change instead of it being me.
Well, the Browns are playing the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Baker because you're down on Baker. And
No, this is a running back.
Oh, it's a running back. So it could be Nick Chubb.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Could
It's
be.
not. Higher.
So it's got to be playing the Niners. Who's playing the Niners?
Run.
Who is it? Run DM. No, it's Run DMC.
DMC. That's a good song.
Who is it? Who is it?
Run CMC.
Run CMC. Oh.
Christian McCaffrey versus the 49ers, ranked number 1 against RBs. And I'm putting this down to this is like Ali Frazier, the Battle of Stalingrad, which people don't know is Nazi Germany. Russia was the Western Front,
Yep.
last stand.
Yes.
And like those bitch fights you see on the Real Housewives. It It's that sort of like head-to-head combat. This is what it's going to be like. So you've got like basically you got one guy, Christian McCaffrey,
Yes.
against a whole defense that want to do nothing more, and a head coach that wants to do nothing more than stop Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
And no one's like, he's been slowed down a little bit, but no one stopped him.
No.
I'm not saying he's not going to score points because
It's
he's
hard
a bit of a freak.
Yeah, he is a bit of a freak.
But I'm just saying expectations, just, I think this 49ers D this week has a lot to prove against one man.
Yeah, okay. No, that's a good call.
But he has got
Love it.
he has got a serious willpower, as
He
Christian
certainly does,
McCaffrey.
yeah. Oh man.
hasn't he?
He's amazing.
He
Yeah,
is.
he is amazing.
Okay.
All right.
So the ins.
Ins.
Here we go. We got some depth here.
Okay.
Number 46, Benny Snell
Oh, that's nice.
versus Miami. But Miami's run defense has actually been not too bad.
Really?
They're around the middle of the road, or a little bit above middle of the road.
Okay.
They're not too bad.
They're above average.
They're above average. And look, Connor went off week 6 with the injury.
Yep. And is
Well,
this because
mate, Benny Snell took over.
yeah, I know.
He had a great game.
Connor's playing though, isn't he?
He's playing, but
It's
mate,
Jalen
do
Samuels
you
is
really
out.
want? Yeah. But do you really want to, mate? Is this a game that you're really going to need Connor to like really pound the rock?
Not so much.
No. Well,
No.
why?
No.
Why do you need him to do it? So, I said actually the Miami run D the best part is the best part of the team, but the rest of the team is. I said pretty much is like a homeless guy finding a 2-day-old pizza in a trash can. That's pretty much that's what the run D is. That's what the run D is. The 2-day-old pizza in a trash can, because the rest of the team's trash. But the run D is not too bad. You could probably suck it up and eat it. So he's number 46 to move up in the top 24.
I don't know what to say.
And the second
Anyway.
one is on the verge, okay? On the verge of 24. Number 26, LaShawn McCoy
Oh, LaShawn McCoy. Yeah, okay.
against the Green
Nice.
Bay Packers.
Yeah.
No Mahomes.
Yep.
Some people saying he should play because players play, but I don't get that.
Apparently,
I wish
been
he
on
did, I wish he did play because, mate, without him, there's about 2 leagues at least I'm starting with no quarterbacks this week.
but it's silly to put him on, surely. He's going to be gimpy.
Yeah. So look, they still have weapons in the pass game.
Yep.
So what's the best way to even stop those weapons? Like the Kelseys, and I think Watkins is okay. You still got the Tyreek Hills. You still want to keep these guys off the field because these guys can light it up.
Yeah, my word.
Okay. So
Yep.
what's the best way? Run the ball, mate. LaShawn McCoy has run the ball hard since he came across, hasn't he?
Yes. I think most people.
I shouldn't say they.
Seriously.
No, I shouldn't. I should say that LaShawn McCoy is running the ball, so they've still got the weapons, but you want to keep. Aaron Rodgers off the field,
Yes.
so you want to run the rock.
Yes. Yeah.
So you still have what I should have said is that you still have all these weapons that still need to be covered and watched, and you can't just say, okay, there's no Mahomes, there's no passing game.
Yep. No, exactly. And Matt Moore didn't do badly in relief.
No.
Mind you, I think Tyreek Hill got him out of jail a little bit.
But
But
that's the whole point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, the Green Bay Packers have given up 437 yards, 4 TDs, and 118 yards, 1 TD to receiving backs. And they're giving up an average of 4.9 yards a carry.
Right.
That ain't great.
No. 4.9. Phew.
No. And we know Andy Reid's going to fashion something, isn't he?
Yep.
Without his boy, Patty Mahomes back there. A little bit nervous, though, because the fact that if we want to keep Rodgers off the field, what do? We run the ball. Mate, this is where guys like Darrell Williams get a bit of a look in.
Yeah, true.
Big thumper.
Yep.
Just give me 5 yards, 6 yards of carry, just running it up the guts,
Mhm.
burn the clock.
Yep.
Not that McCoy can't do that, but it's just a little bit nervous.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Okay, wide receivers out. Another big call to Odell Beckham.
Ooh. Okay.
Number 18. Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe it.
Fantasy Pros have him this week ranked number 18. And look who's up against, though.
But it's all Baker related though.
It is.
Isn't
As I said, it's mate, they're up against the Patriots. So you're up against their defense. He's got to put up with his quarterback, his head coach, OC.
Yeah.
There's just, I don't know what's going on there. Playing in Foxborough.
Yes. Oh,
Granted, Beckham does love the big stage.
yes.
There's no bigger stage than playing the
No.
Patriots in Foxborough.
Correct.
Is
No, there is not.
there? Now, the Patriots in the last 4 weeks have only allowed 555 yards and 1 TD to wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only 113 yards a week combined passing yards.
Yes.
That's just ridiculous. And look, I just wrote this down. Fantasy Pros have Odell Beckham ranked number 21 overall for the rest of the season.
Really
I find that I don't know how I don't see how that's going to happen.
feels a little high.
Yeah. Now his best, they have the best and they have the worst.
Yeah.
His best is 16.
Okay.
His worst is 30.
Ooh.
I reckon he's closer to 30.
Hmm.
You
know,
unless
it's
there's an
that,
absolute turnaround with the way Baker Mayfield's been playing this offense.
Oh well, I think he'll turn around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next out, your boy.
He had 100 yards and a TD last time he faced the Pats. Apparently. Cheers, Ryan.
Yeah, but when was that? Was that this year? No.
No, it wasn't. No, of course it wasn't this year.
Mate, this is a different. Mate, this is as you said, this is a history-making defense this year.
It is. They're on a historic pace.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, your boy's up next. Keenan Allen.
Oh, Keenan Allen. I thought you were going to say Melvin Gordon.
Number 12.
Oh, don't talk to
We're
me
talking about wide receivers. We've
Melvin
moved off
Gordon.
from running
Yeah,
backs.
okay.
Up against Chicago. Now, Chicago's, mate, they've lost the last 2 at home. Mate, they are teetering on the knife's edge right now of the season being over.
Mitch Trubisky. Trash?
No good.
Yeah.
No good. Mate, you go and watch the games. Mate, I see him and Derek Carr the same, mate. The amount of balls that they miss open receivers is ridiculous.
Mm.
Like, great to have a big arm, mate, but if you can't hit your target,
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
it is. You got the barn, you got the window,
Yeah.
good quarterbacks through the window.
Yep.
Mitch Trubisky, sort of maybe, side of the barn's good.
Well, it doesn't
If he
matter.
hits side of
If,
the barn, what do you complain about? He still hit the barn.
you don't get points
Well,
for
the-
hitting the barn across the road.
Mate, the barn's the barn's 128, feet long, mate. How do you not hit it? By 30 feet high.
That's right.
So this is the last stand for the Bears this week, I think, at home. They got to win. This is the third game of a trilogy at home.
Yes.
They've lost the first 2. Mate, they got to get all the eggs and not crack any this week. Seriously, don't they?
But Chicago fans are very understanding, aren't they?
They are very
they'll-
understanding. They
they'll-
understand. They get it. They get it.
they'll be giving Mitch. They won't be sort of booing or anything
No,
like that.
no. Not at all. Not at all. And look, and the reason I put down this is like I've been watching Rivers, mate. Rivers is gone. Rivers is finished.
Oh, hang on. No. The O-line is
Mate,
rubbish.
Mate, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his arm.
No, his arm's fine.
Nah,
It's
you
not-
reckon?
Yeah.
Mate, he's
it's nothing.
great on the lollipop sort of rainbow
Yeah,
throws.
I know he is. Yeah.
But mate, driving the ball in, he can do it a few times a game, but it's not like he can consistently just, mate, I need to whack it when I need to.
Yep.
I really like some of his throws to the sidelines, which are the longest throws.
Yeah.
Some of them, mate, you look at last week's game, takes so long to get there.
I know they do a little bit. Yeah.
He's throwing a lot of float. He's throwing a lot of.
They
what do
do
call
float.
them?
Yeah, they do float.
And what are they? Ducktail? Whatever.
Ducktail.
Is it? Yeah, where they
Like
they
wobble.
They flutter.
Flutter. Right. Yeah, look, okay, granted, I'll give you those things. But
Mate, he lobs some great balls in.
the O-line is trash.
It
It
is,
is
but
so
I'm
bad.
not looking at that. I'm looking at the way the ball's coming out.
Okay.
Like he throws a few in there, but just, mate,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting it done. So that's sort of they better be looking at a quarterback again.
And I don't think
In
it's
the draft.
Easton Stick. But I mean,
No.
Easton Stick is probably good backup material, but I don't think it's Easton Stick.
Okay, let's get on to this. So we have the ins, DK Metcalf
Ooh.
against Atlanta. who are ranked 31 versus wide receivers.
You're picking on
And
Atlanta.
in the
Why not?
why not?
Yeah.
In the last 4 weeks alone, they have given up 969 yards and 6 TDs to wide receivers. Oh my God.
What?
That is terrible. Mate, that used to be what we were scoring in like 2 weeks.
That's
like 3 years ago.
That's right.
And then we're giving it up. Oh my God.
Now, wasn't your now? Hang
Mate,
on.
like the Falcons are pretty much they mate, the big top's moving, they pull down the center post. And mate, they're already moving to the next town, which is called 2020.
Listen, I thought
He's on a fast surface, mate. There's no one in the Falcons secondary that's going to be able to keep up with his speed and his size.
what's the name of the dude who was coaching in Tampa and came back, the OC?
Oh,
Because wasn't it? It was meant to be like
you're killing me.
this is the return to.
I hate when I can't remember people's names that I remembered.
Why can't we think of his name? Probably because the offense has been crap. Why isn't Calvin Ridley getting on the park? That's ridiculous.
You sent me something today. Was it like 60%?
60% snap count for Calvin Ridley.
I don't know.
It's like, dude, he should be
Well, that should go right.
99%.
Yeah, that might go up to 100 now.
I mean, it's going to be a case of, and listen, I had a trade offer
How much
today.
does Ridley benefit from Sanu departure?
Hang on, I can put it up here.
Well, someone has to.
Oh yeah, well, true. It's certainly not
Well-
Taylor Gabriel.
Hey, Hooper.
Hooper.
Even
Ooh.
higher.
Yeah, Hooper higher. Well, can he? Can he go higher?
Cage might be. Well, they're going to find out who. This is someone else I might have put down. This is someone they have to evaluate. I missed the Falcons.
Yes,
Bloody hell.
I guess, but listen. So someone sent me a trade offer today
Come on, we're going to wrap this thing up.
that included Matty Ice.
Yep.
And normally I'd consider it, but do you know that by the time, okay, so 2019 is a write-off, right? Now we're looking at 2020. By the time the 2020 season starts, Matty Ice is going to be 35 years old.
Yeah, it's probably time. Maybe if you can get rid of him.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Matty Ice, but
Thank you, Ryan.
yes, thank you, Dirk Cutter. Is exactly who we're thinking of. So he was meant to be like, wow,
we should know this stuff. On
return.
top of
I know we
it's
should.
not that. It's just there's a lot of names to remember sometimes.
Yeah, I know. But it was
and
like
we don't have. We're not like other people. We have them like
producer.
we're talking in our ear, telling us who they are. We have you guys.
Yeah.
So thanks for that. Okay, second one in this week. We spoke about him.
Yep.
He's got to prove to me Corey Davis, who's number 34.
Nice. I'm a big fan.
To Fantasy Pros.
Yep.
Up against Tampa Bay, who are ranked 32nd against wide receivers. They're averaging 54.8 fantasy points they're giving up
Can I just
on
say,
average.
just quietly in corner,
And actually, Corey
cornerback retired.
Davis looked like a real wide receiver with
I know.
Tannehill.
In cornerback required leagues, the Tampa Bay cornerbacks are gold.
Yeah, they are. They are. And go have a look at Tannehill. Go and have a look at the game last week. He will put the ball to contested balls because he trusts guys like Corey Davis and height and wingspan to go up and get the ball. And Brown as well, who's not the biggest guy, but he's willing to trust them and throw them where Mariota's just not willing to do that.
No, he's not.
And, mate, they all pulling them all down.
Yes, they are. AJ Brown's got the best hands.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So Corey Davis this week. Another one to go and maybe go just stash away is Jonnu Smith, the tight end.
I like it.
Without Delaney Walker. Delaney Walker's old. This is probably the end of the road. And he looked good last week. He had 2 big targets for yards last week. And mate, he could be a red zone threat, along with Corey Davis this week. So and look,
Yeah, I know.
even in week 6, go and have a look. Corey Davis is, as soon as in the second half, I reckon he had more targets in the second half when Ryan Tannehill came in.
Yeah.
When Mario went out. Mate, I reckon the first 3 balls went to Corey Davis.
Yes. Ryan, in a league that we were in, he just traded me Corey Davis. I jumped at it. I must confess.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
And look,
think
even if they go and draft a quarterback next year,
oh, they will.
Tannehill still might be there next year just to ease the new guy in.
Oh, he probably will.
Yep.
He might play, and they might have someone just
Okay,
develop him
tight
slowly.
ends. Let's wrap this puppy up.
Okay,
Tight ends.
Tight end.
Out. Zach Ertz. Mate, he's up against
Dallas Goddard.
Up against Buffalo.
Goddard got a bit of ball.
Mate, Zach Ertz in the last couple of weeks has
Yep.
put up totals of 54 yards and a fumble.
Yep.
7.4 fantasy points. PPR, obviously.
Yep.
38 yards, 5.8 fantasy points. He has not been good.
It's not befitting the number
And both
three.
of them are losses for the Eagles, and he hasn't stood up.
The guy drafted as the number 2 or 3 tight end.
Mate, and Pats and the Bills, the only two teams who have not allowed a touchdown to tight ends this year.
Ooh.
Mate, both of them as well. How's this? Haven't allowed a touchdown. Both of them are only allowed 192 yards. Exactly. Each.
Really?
The tight ends all season.
Wow.
Mate, the Bills are ranked third.
Yeah.
I think they're ranked the third best defense at the moment in the league.
Are they? They might be. I don't think I wrote that down.
Mate, and they're at home. Mate, and at home, this defense is a different beast altogether.
That stat that I gave you earlier about the teams that are forcing 3 and out, the Bills are number 3.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Wentz, he's looked pedestrian. Mate, he's actually looked like, when I say pedestrian, you know how you stop at like a zebra crossing?
Yes.
And you wait for someone and they walk across the road
Yep.
and they're on the freaking phone and they're more worried about what's on the phone and they dawdle across instead of worrying about, hey, I know it's my job, I have to stop for you, but how about just walking a little bit quicker so I can get on my way? When I walk across a zebra crossing and someone
Yes.
waits for me, I walk quickly so you can get on your way.
And I usually give them a wave. Do you
What?
give them a wave?
What for?
Well, for not running me over.
Sometimes I hope they do, mate, because I could do with a little bit of
Compo.
a money payout right now. All right? I need a bit more traveling.
Not
So-
too hard. Just a gentle bounce off your windscreen. That's enough.
Yeah, mate, I can jump onto your bonnet. Don't worry. I've got that spring in the step. I'm not going to get hit by your grill. I could do some real damage. Okay, so against that we have Zach Ertz. So the in,
Okay.
the man mentioned a minute ago when I was talking about Corey Davis, the tight end of the Tennessee Titans.
Jonnu Smith.
Yes, number 24. So I'm bringing from 24 into the 12. Oh, well, maybe he won't make the 12.
And
but he's
actually,
gonna move up and down.
To that point, I think the average play of Mariota didn't actually kind of suited Delaney Walker, because Delaney Walker is a little bit of an iceberg floating around there,
Yep.
right? Tall, obviously tall timber, but
He doesn't get down the field too quickly.
No.
So he's in that 5 yards past the line of scrimmage sort of target.
the Mariota zone,
Mate.
right?
Yep. I agree,
Yes.
mate. And so I've got Smith. As I said, he looked great last week. He hauled in those 2 big catches. And one of them, man, he was like a rhino on heat. And he was just rampaging. He was all over it.
Right.
He looked great last week.
Yeah.
And as I said, no Delaney Walker. And mate, even if he does suit up this week, they're really going to put up there. He's not going to be 100%. He is my in. So out Ertz, in Smith.
Very, very nice.
Done.
I like it, G. That's it.
Woo! And geez, we scraped in by an hour and 30. We really got to start
Tighten
doing
things
this.
up a
We
little
do
bit.
need to tighten things up. But we love talking about football. We could keep doing this and with everybody. Hey, now laugh out loud. Okay. That's obviously to you. I could keep talking for ages, but
Oh, yeah.
that's where we're at.
But
Okay,
we do
let's
have
wrap
to
it
keep
up.
things
We do.
tight.
We have to tighten it up. Sorry, guys.
Uh,
Thanks for staying with us. For those people that stay with us, and sorry for those that are going to listen back to us, but maybe just fast forward a bit of the start. But we
That's
like
all right.
talking.
Anyway, this is coming into week 8. We're more than halfway through the fantasy season.
Well, you're
We
not.
are,
We're through the regular season, not through the whole season.
not through the whole season. That's the thing that we should do. It's probably not a good conversation to start right now because
No,
we're right at the
please
end.
don't.
But
You have a really hard time wrapping things up.
yes, I do have a really hard time wrapping things up. But like next week, maybe we should talk about like evaluating where you're at in
Okay.
terms of your record and what to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. We
cool.
can do some homework next week and I'll just sit back.
Maybe I'll actually do something.
Okay, that'd be
No, but I did do the news anyway.
You did well.
Thanks everybody who joined us live, and also if you're watching back or listening back to this, we appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very, very much. Zach, have a good weekend.
You too, dude.
Cheers. and have a good time. Have a good weekend, everybody who's tuned in. On behalf of G and myself, we appreciate it. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you next time. And see you later. It's always a slow exit because I have to go up here, move the mouse. Cheers, Ganley. Thanks, Ryan. Cheers. And I'll go up here and go end broadcast. Catch you later, everyone. See ya. End.